think I'm going to be doing that in every video. But what I wanted to talk about was fitment, wheel fitment. This video is basically for newer folks who don't really understand how fitment works. Not so long ago, I was in the same situation, and I wanted to help others, understand coming into the car scene. If they want to get new wheels, they, know what they're looking for. But hold on a second. I can't do this while driving. Just can't do it. I'm gonna go park and then we'll continue this. Alright, so I couldn't do that while driving. So basically, the numbers you see on wheels when you're shopping for wheels, you'll see 3 sets of numbers, right? Like for example, you'll see 18 by 9.5 by plus or minus 30 or something like that. Basically, the first number is your wheel diameter, so that's your 18-inch wheel, and then the second number is your width, right? So the width of the tire, which is basically if you're looking at the car from behind, how wide is your tire? So 9.5 is usually wider than normal stock cars. I believe they're usually 8. Some might be 8.5, but basically that's the width, and the third number is your offset. That's where it gets a little confusing. At first, you kind of have to wrap your head around it. So for example, you have an 18 by 9.5, and then you have your offset. The offset, basically, if you're so stock cars, let's say for the SI, I believe it's 55 plus 55, and the more you go towards negative numbers, it pushes the rim outwards towards the fender. So and I know everyone wants that flush look, right? So you have to be concerned about that number. Now if you went with a wheel that's 18 by 8, let's say, but you want your rim to be flush with the fender, you're gonna have to go with a more aggressive offset. Basically, you might want to get something like plus 35, so you bring it from plus 55 down to plus 35. Now that's because you're still staying at the width of the wheel is still the stock width, right? So either it's 8 or 8.5 on that. But if you went with a wider wheel with 9.5, right? So now you can go from plus 55, you could drop it down to plus 40, plus 38, and it's less aggressive, but since it's wider, it's going to make that flush with the fender. But yeah, so basically that's how fitment works for wheels. But after that, you get into, okay, what kind of tire do I put on this thing? At that point, you don't want to put on a tire. For example, you take your stock tire, right, that you get with DSI, for example, and you put it on a width of 9.5. You're going to stretch that tire. The ride quality isn't going to be that great either. So you want to find the right tire for the width of your rim. But I just wanted to make a video so beginners understand what or how to look at wheels, and when they're shopping for wheels, they can understand the numbers a bit better than just going in and getting confused. I wanted to make this video because I was in the same position, and I didn't no one explained it to me. I had to sit there and research it, and with all the numbers, you got your width of this and that, and you start looking and you go, oh, you ask one person, oh yeah, mine is flush at this, and then mine is flush at this. It's like, okay, yours is flush at plus 38, and this guy is flush at plus 30 or 35. It makes no sense in the beginning. So I just want to make that video, and I hope you got something out of it. And if you did, definitely like and subscribe. I'm planning on making more videos, and we'll go from there. But yeah, I don't know about that intro though. We'll we'll have to see about that. That's a little too hype. I gotta come up with something. But yeah, see you guys.